What's up? It's Nick. I haven't made videos in like months and months and months, but recently I just thought about making videos again, and I've kind of been inspired by other people. Um, so I just kind of wanted to make an update video of what has happened since my last video. I know it's been months, but I just kind of wanted to like fill you in and um, let you know like what's happened, and um, hopefully like just explain everything that happened. That way I can just continue making videos. Um, so I want to start this off by saying that I'm not gonna edit this video like I did my other videos. Just because like, you know, in deciding to make this video, I wanted to remove like as many barriers from me making the video as possible. So like, it wasn't really a barrier, but it was just like another thing of like if you make a video, you're gonna have to edit it, you know, and add music to it and stuff like that. And I'm like, Nick, just don't worry about it. Just hit record and talk and upload, and that's it. You know, just make the video. So I just want to warn you, like, it's not gonna be as edited as I usually do, but there's a reason for that. I just wanted to remove as many barriers from making this video as possible. So that's why it might not be like my other videos. So yeah. So the first thing I wanted to talk about is why I think I failed at weight loss slash YouTube. I'll start with weight loss, and it kind of ties into YouTube. So with weight loss, like, my initial strategy was or my last recent strategy, where I stopped was, it was like a liquid diet basically, and I know that works. Where I've seen it work is, I don't know if you're familiar with juicing, but juicing is where like people have a juice machine and they put vegetables and fruits in there and they juice it and make these, you know, juices, and they drink it, and it's like fresh juice, and it's like really healthy for you, but it's very expensive to buy all the vegetables and fruits, and it's very time consuming to like put them all into the juicer and make the juice. And then you have to clean the juicer, which is kind of tedious because there's a lot of parts, and like you want to make sure it's clean because you don't want rotting fruit and vegetable in the machine. So you really have to take your time with that. Plus, if you have a job, like most of us do, you have to take that juice to work. And the thing about it is, it's like normally 99% of normal juices in the store you could buy they have preservatives in them, and that keeps them, you know, from going bad. But when you make juice, you have to drink it almost immediately because it's like decomposing as you make it. Like, once you make the juice, it's decomposing. You can't just like sit it in the refrigerator for like a week. Like, I wouldn't even recommend a day or so. Like, it's just decomposing like constantly because there's no preservatives in it. So taking it to work can be kind of difficult because then you have to get like a container and stuff like that. It's possible, but it's just like a lot of work. And also at the time I wasn't making like crazy amounts of money over my expenses, so like it was kind of out of the option. So I had to find the cheapest option possible. So it was like get liquid in you with some calories, and I chose pop, and I didn't choose brand name pop. It was like $1 pop, but it's still like a 2 liter or whatever. But it's just like, you know, if it's $1, there's probably not some good things in there. You know, there's some preservatives and some other chemicals I don't even know. So what I did was, and I think I went like 2 or 3 weeks straight of it, maybe 2, was I would just have only pop every day. And I was losing weight, you know, like I was losing like a pound or so a day, and I don't think it matters like what liquid it is, you know, for that. You'll lose weight if you just drink liquid, you know. But the thing was, I don't think I was having any fiber, and obviously because it was just liquid, and there's no nutrition in it at all. So I was basically just getting sugar water, sugar chemical water with no fiber. Um, had great weight loss. It was great for 2 weeks, which isn't that great because it's not like long lasting. But at the end of the 2 weeks, I got really, really sick, and you know, like at the time, I was only working 2 days a week, which is so amazing that I could do that. But I did have more free time, and I don't know, like why I know why I quit. But the reason was because one of my coworkers, like who I really cared about, would work there for like 2 years together. They got fired for like a really pointless reason. It's because they used foul language a lot, which when you hear, you're like, oh my gosh, that's probably a bad person. No, it's like the best person you'll ever meet. They just happen to use foul language, and not everyone cares for that. So they got fired for that, and I thought it was silly because like everyone in the company used foul language. It's just this person, you know, one of the things is this person didn't have a filter, so they would sit in front of anyone, regardless of if you're a manager or the top of the company. Like she didn't care. So they didn't like that, so they fired her. And then that really upset me because that person was a really key, you know, building block to that company, and I thought it was really sad that they would do that. So I decided to quit, just because I wanted to, you know, and so then I didn't have a job. But okay, so that explains a lot. I was also going to mention another thing that kept me doing the liquid diet of just soda pop was uploading daily videos. The thing about that is, like, I just wanted to keep losing weight. So I think that was another like detriment to me losing weight, was I was trying to like lose weight every single day for the videos. Like I wasn't thinking like in a healthy way. I was thinking, God, I just need to lose as much weight as possible so I can make like good videos. So I'm like, I equated good videos to like a big weight loss. So I was like, I just gotta keep losing weight to make these videos good. And uploading every day, you know, that probably was a thing too. Of why I don't think I succeeded, because it was just like a negative combination. Like I was trying to make videos every day and lose weight as much as possible, not in a healthy way, just so I can get, you know, like better videos I thought in my head. Just didn't work out because at the end of the 2 weeks, oh, I forgot to say, I don't know if I said, but I got really sick. I think I said that. At the end of the 2 weeks, I got super sick, and just so happened that person quit when I was very sick the day of. And I don't know if it was because I was sick or whatever, but it was just like all that stuff happening, and I was sick, so I was like, you know what, I quit. Screw this. So then I was unemployed, and I was unemployed for like 3 months because I was trying to find a new job, but I don't know, like, I don't know if you've ever lost your job or quit your job, but when you're trying to find another job, it's kind of hard because like you're trying to find, you know, what money you made at the old place, but you know, you're not going to start out at that. You're at a brand new place. So especially with like what I was making, like I was making enough money in 2 days for a whole, you know, to last a week. So I obviously wouldn't make that much money again. So every place I applied, it was kind of the same answer, like, oh, you know, we can't match that, like we'll have to offer you this. And it was an okay amount, but I was like, you know, I don't want to settle. And then I found a job that, you know, you paid some decent money, but the working conditions were horrible. Like you had to lift like 150-pound boxes like for 12-15 hours straight. You didn't know when you get home. You were in a freezer. You worked with criminals. So I was there for like a day, and I was like, you know what, this isn't gonna work. Like I need to find something else. So then I found a job as like a teacher assistant, and helping like special needs children. I was like, awesome, you know, this isn't that physical in your body or whatever. But it was only for 6 weeks. But I was unemployed, and I was like, you know what, this is a really good experience if I like this kind of thing. And it's only 6 weeks, so if I don't like it, I could just wait and then it'll be okay. And you know, I honestly didn't didn't have a problem with that job. I like the job, but the thing was, um, the kids went on like holiday break or Christmas break. So I'd worked there for literally like a week, and then they're like, "Oh, hey, here's 2 weeks of break, and then oh, by the way, you're only gonna work a week after that." I don't think it was no. Here's what it was: 6 weeks, but then like getting the paperwork done to like work at the school, like you have to have certain paperwork. So that took like 2 or 3 or 4. I don't know. Like it was like enough weeks to the point where I worked a week, and then it must have took 3 weeks to get the paperwork done. I worked a week, and then had 2 weeks off. So that was 6 weeks, and what it was a woman who got pregnant and she was on leave, so I was just filling in for her. So like literally I got like a week's worth of work, and then like I didn't have a job anymore, and I never got paid, which was kind of sucks, but it's all right. Like I enjoyed the experience, so I'm not really worried about it. But then I finally found the job where I work now, and it's pretty similar to what I was doing before. It's working with food, and it pays pretty well, and I like it. The people I work with are really nice. Like it's a really good working environment. Like this company is really nice. So it's like, okay, perfect. I have a job. Now what? You know, now everything kind of settled down. I was like, all right, now I need to do something. So, as you know, I've always wanted to do MMA, or if you don't know, I've always wanted to do MMA. But I was constantly struggling between going to the lowest weight class, which is 125 pounds, or the highest weight class, which is 265 pounds. And I was really struggling. Like I really liked both, and I had reasons for being at the lower weight, and I had reasons for being at the higher weight. But obviously, like you need to pick a side because they're on opposite spectrums. So you can't work towards one, you know, without giving up the other. Like you have to make a choice, and I couldn't make the choice for the longest time. And finally, I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna try to gain weight or go up to the 265 weight class. And so I got all the food I needed. And what it was basically like you need to eat like as many calories as possible. If possible, get your calories to liquid. So I got the most calorie dense drink you could buy, or liquid you could buy, which is chocolate milk, 2% gallon. I drink a gallon of chocolate milk every day. And then they're like, get the food you like the most. So I like peanut butter and jelly, or not peanut butter and jelly, bologna sandwiches. So I got like this massive like bulk container of like mayonnaise and ketchup, and like bulk cheese and bulk bologna, and like tons of bread. And I'm like, oh yeah, like I'm gonna do this, you know. And at first it was great. The first day I'm like, oh my gosh, I love bologna sandwich. I don't even really like chocolate milk that much, but it's like I used to drink water, so it was an upgrade. So the thing about like, I don't know if you know, but the thing about milk is that like it's like it causes inflammation in your muscles. And my job isn't very physical, but it's physical enough to where if you have all like a gallon of inflammation in you, like it really makes you sore throughout the day. But I was okay with that, you know. I was like, all right, cool. I'm gaining weight, whatever. And then, boom, I get sick again. And I had to miss work for 2 days, which wasn't great because, you know, I was kind of worried about being fired. And this job I really like, so I was like, oh man, I really don't want to get fired, you know. But like we have points, and then like I have like a decent amount of points left, so like it wasn't a huge deal, but it didn't make me feel great either. So I was off the 2 days. I got better. I changed my diet, obviously. Like I'm like, you know what, screw going to 265. I don't think there's a healthy way to do this. Or on my budget, maybe there is, but you know, I can't buy like ground bison, which is like $10 a pound, or like, you know, whatever, ground salmon or whatever, which is probably healthier for you. But it's just kind of out of my budget. Plus eating so much, like you only have so many hours in a day. So to eat that much is like your job is to eat, and you're full all the time. And I was getting like I got very sick. I'm like, you know what? And I thought to myself, I'd really be this big guy and be strong or whatever, and be 265 and all this. But I thought at the end of my career, at the end of my MMA career, I'd probably like to lose weight and be healthy. So I'm like, that's kind of silly, like to be this huge, like overweight, unhealthy person for like 20 plus years, and then at the end of that, lose a bunch of weight. I'm like, why not just go the other way and be healthy for those 20 years, be extremely healthy, and get to that lower weight in a healthier way. So that's kind of how I decided was I just tried going to 265, and it just I don't like eating that much. I don't like getting sick. I definitely don't like missing work, because as I know very well, you need a job to pay the bills. So I was kind of like, all right, I think I should just go to 125, and do that. And I say 125, but in MMA you cut weight the day before the fight. Usually cut 20 to 15 pounds. So honestly, I wouldn't have to walk around or be at 125 pounds all the time. Realistically, I'd be walking more around at 140, 145, maybe 150. And in college, I've been 150 before, so I know I can do that. The thing is, it's just getting down 10 more pounds. I felt healthy enough. I definitely think I could have got 5 more. I don't know if I could have got 5 on top of that 5, like maybe I felt fine and healthy at 150. I do not know how I'd feel at 140. I think I'd feel fine at 145. I don't know, because 10 pounds is a lot of weight. So, but it's okay, because there's a weight class above 125, which is 135, where I'd have to walk around at 150. So if I can't get down to 140, it's okay. I could just go to 150, which I know I've done before, and still be fine. The main reason I want to be at 125 is just because I'd have a huge, because I'm 6'2", and the average height in the 125 division is like, 5'4", 5'5". Like, there's really short guys. Their average arm reach is like 64 inches. My arm reach is 72. Like, I just have a huge advantage over these guys. So that's why I want to go to the lower weight class, or the lowest one possible. At 135, I still have all those advantages, but they're just less. Like, those guys are a little bit bigger. So yeah, so I definitely think I want to lose weight and get down, to that 140, 150, So that brings me to how I'm gonna do it, or my strategy for losing weight. I still want to go to the liquid diet. I know it's not the healthiest, but it's worked for me before. But the thing is, in college, like, they don't, you have to pay for it, but you choose a meal plan and you get like $15 a day or something crazy. And so I would buy these juices called Naked Juice, which is like, it's like the healthiest juice you could buy possible. It has like a bunch of like vitamins and minerals and stuff inside it. No preservatives, stuff like that. But the thing is, like, those are like I think it's like $3.50 for an 8-ounce bottle. And I would drink like 3 of those a day. So I'd drink like $10 worth of that stuff a day. I don't know about you, but I definitely can't do $10 of that stuff every single day. That'd be very expensive at the end of the month. But I think what I want to do is do like apple juice, which is like $2 for like a gallon or something like that. And just have that, maybe one or two of those a day, plus one naked juice, which is with all the nutrients. The thing is, I won't buy like the small 8-ounce bottles. I'll buy like the larger, I think they're like 72 ounce, I want to say, bottles of naked juice. They're like $5. So I can get like what would that be? Yeah, like 5 or 6 or 7, I think, 8-ounce portions of naked juice from that $5 bottle. So I would save more money by like buying the larger container and just maybe like buying bottled water and emptying it and then like pouring it in there, which is a lot of work, but for the money I'm saving, I think it's worth it. So I would have the apple juice all day long, one 8-ounce serving of the naked juice, and then I think another problem I had with when I tried it before was I wasn't getting enough fiber, because with just pop there's no fiber at all. So and I went 2 weeks without fiber, so I think that may have been a reason I got sick. So I'm gonna try to look up like how much fiber I need daily, and then try to get that through like I'll eat an apple or 2 apples or 3 apples or something like that at the very end of the day to get my fiber intake. So hopefully that can keep me healthy. And then at the end of the week, this is how I used to do it. Like in college, I would just mainly drink liquids. I think I had nuts and liquids, so maybe I'll get nuts too. But so I'd have nuts and liquids all throughout the day. But I wouldn't have it. I'd have like 2. I'd also get the individual containers of nuts, and I'd have like 1, 2, maybe 3 a day, 3 containers, but then all juice the rest of the day. So I may do that again too. Probably smart. And then at the very end of the day, or at the very end of the week, after I'd weigh in on like Saturday morning, as soon as I wake up, I get on the scale, I weigh myself, write it down, and then whole Saturday I eat whatever I want. I have a cheat day. And I used to do the cheat day too when I was losing weight on this channel, but then I got away from it because I was uploading every day. So I'd be like, oh, I just lost 4 pounds one day, and then the next day after my cheat day I'd be like, oh, I gained 6 pounds, guys, oh my gosh. And I'd feel down because I'm like, oh, this is a terrible video because I gained 6 pounds. Not realizing like I was losing weight, throughout the whole week. So I lose all that weight I gained, but when you make daily videos, like